morning, try to put this 6-inch drain line back in. I couldn't really figure out the best way to go about it yesterday, which yesterday was extremely hectic, by the way. You can maybe tell from the video. That's why it was just all time lapse. I had 4 trucks running in the afternoon bringing me rock, so yeah, I just set the camera up and pretty much forgot to mess with them. So, but right where we were driving in is where this 6-inch pipe. Well, we got our walk around of the next phase of work at this site, so I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and tweak my numbers a little bit. But now let's see if I can scratch down to where this pipe was at. I'm gonna do my best to scratch off the 1-inch base, because then I got like a good layer of 3-inch underneath there that I would like to put down back around the pipe, because I want this 1-inch stuff on the top for the asphalt. So it's slightly annoying having to do this, but like I said, it's about the only I can come up with not crushing the pipe with the dump trucks coming through here. And I think I can get it put back in and then get enough rock around it that when we drive over it or run the roller back over it, it shouldn't. It's 6-inch SDR 35. It's pretty strong stuff, but my thinking was if I could get it where it was good and compacted on both sides of it, that when I put the pipe back in there, it'll kind of help support the 2 sides of it. It'll hold it. I have no idea if that even made any sense, what I was saying, because as I was saying that, I'm looking at how far I'm dragging the rock over. So. But I want room where I'm trying not to mix the 3-inch with what's going to go back on top. It'll work. It'll be fine. Then once I get this put in here, I'm going to get on the roller for a bit and just kind of roll everything back in all different directions. I was actually going to go rent a smooth drum roller, but I think I've worked it out with the asphalt guy. I think he's just going to bring his and run over the top layer of it real good for me, since I just have the sheep's foot one. The guy that we bought the sheep's foot roller from has actually got another one. I think it's only a 48-inch wide Bomat, but it looks identical to this one, but it's a smooth drum roller, so he may let that thing go closer to the end of the year. It's kind of one of those, I hate to spend a ton of money on it, because I'm not going to probably use it as often as the sheep's foot compactor, but at the same time it would be really handy to have, like for pads and stuff like this, because you're basically going to use it like on the final pass, so it's kind of hard to justify renting one just for the final pass. And that's a lot of the times I'll just use the sheep's foot, and then I'll try to just take the loader and track it in and get the divots out. But it would be really handy to have a smooth drum just to do this certain stuff. But like I said, it's almost, the problem is you're not going to use it that much, so you're almost better renting it, but it's also annoying to have to rent something for less than an hour by the time you go and get it. So if you can find one at a reasonable enough price, it may be worth investing in. My problem is I just don't like renting. It's just, and it's not so much that, you know, you're just giving the money to somebody else. It's the whole fact that it just takes a lot of time to go pick it up from the rental place, clean it up, fuel it up, have to have it back at a certain time. So, I mean, I know on some things it's necessary, but it's just one of those, like, it just kind of annoys me. Outside. Dug this part first. finish up from my erosion suck. Well, I'll finish cleaning this a little bit up because you guys probably can't see anything that I'm doing right now. So we'll get that all cut out, and then we'll get the new pipe laid in there, and I can backfill that, and then I can get out there so I'm not tracking mud on the new rock, and get that cleaned up. are back here today and we get to play fence builders. So the fence guys were a little tied up and trying to put me off another week. They're wanting to come pave this on Monday. So it's Friday. We got 7 more loads of rock here. So when we take the old fence out, we can fill that in. But I got Dad over here helping me. So now we're going to try to get everything strung up, get our posts set, and see if we can get those in today. He has a little ditch witch deal over here with a auger on it, but shouldn't be too bad. I think it's 30 posts total to set. Is our only corner post, and then we'll have to tie into what's there. But this is maybe my first fence building job on YouTube. I used to do a lot more of this when we landscape, but luckily I got away from it. But just got to jump in and get done, do what you can, so they can keep on paving.